How the world's wealthiest people travel. Roughly 295,450 individuals have a total of $30 million. Although they only account for 0.003% of the total human population, ultra-high net worth individuals are the owners of $35 trillion of the current wealth in the world. It is not surprising that a massive economy that spans the globe is centered on providing for the lives of the world's 295,000 wealthiest people and their nomadic lifestyles. The ultra-wealthy engage in more social activities than persons in any other socioeconomic level. It is interesting to note that the number of people who earn and spend the same amount as you reduces with increasing income. You broaden your social networks around the world because people with high incomes are hard to come by. Eventually, this resulted in the formation of a remarkable systematized informal calendar that was given the term billionaire's social calendar. On New Year's Eve, a large number of wealthy people begin the year by spending time on street parts. In February, they may attend the Super Bowl, and in March, they may go skiing in Aspen or Street Moritz. The Masters Golf Tournament, which takes place in Augusta, Georgia, marks the beginning of spring. In May, the Cannes Film Festival and the Monaco Grand Prix are held near one another. Highlights include the Henley Royal Rowing Regatta in England at the beginning of June and Wimbledon in July. Each year, the month of August plays host to the Venice Film Festival, while September is dedicated to Monaco for the yacht exhibition. There is the Frieze London Art Fair in October, and there is a possibility that the Melbourne Art Fair will take place in November. Cup and Art holds the penultimate big event of the year before Street Parts. South Beach, Basel, Miami. Although the majority of wealthy spectators at the Monaco Grand Prix have little interest in racing, the boat display at this event is more than just a sales event. These events are not about the events themselves, vessels, but rather as a private location for those who are privileged and who have the urge to socialize with wealthy people. Ultra-wealthy individuals have frequently felt compelled to participate in the circuit to maintain their social position, even though very few people visit all of the destinations, and each individual customizes their calendar. Jeff Bezos may have been influenced by such pressure to begin 2022 in the manner that he did, in the vicinity of street parts, aboard a yacht with Lauren Sanchez. By utilizing the data from the public airplane transponder, we can monitor what he did. His month of January was extended because the runway at Street Parts is too small for the two G650 planes owned by Bezos. They had to wait. When the billionaire celebrated the new year, St. Martin was close. While in 271 DV traveled 7 hours to Los Angeles to deliver Sanchez, and 758 PB flew Bezos back to Seattle the following day. Sanchez was dropped off at the Los Angeles airport. The two planes traveled back and forth along the West Coast for 2 weeks. In the future, Bezos and Sanchez might travel to Burbank and Seattle. On the other hand, on January 13, one jet sailed from Burbank to Maui, and the other jet proceeded from Seattle to Maui via LAX. It is quite possible that Sanchez and Bezos were transported to the island vacation home by the billionaire, which is estimated to be worth $78 million. After 4 days, every plane made its way back to the continent. Bezos had another encounter with Sanchez on the 23rd, and he went straight to Washington, D.C., where he owns the most prominent home and newspaper in the District of Columbia. Within the city, Amazon is in the process of constructing its second headquarters across the river. There is a good chance that he was conducting business in Crystal City, Virginia. After the month, Bezos made his way back to Burbank via airplane. He accomplished this as he was threading the needle between the highlights of billionaire's hair. 11 days later, he flew to Los Angeles for the Super Bowl, according to his social calendar. In January, Bezos frequently traveled between 29,000 and 46,000 miles in his G650 says. There are approximately 4 flights between Seattle and Sydney, which is equivalent to 4 kilometers. His airplane required 24,838 gallons of fuel, which is equivalent to 94,022 liters, to travel this distance. This amount of fuel could power the largest passenger airliner in the world. The A380 travels across the Atlantic Ocean from Washington, D.C. to London, carrying a total of 500 people. The absence of Bezos on his vacation demonstrates how market experts feel about ultra-luxury travel. A collision between two occurrences is causing the industry to be thrown into disarray. Strong despite the continuous downturn observed in the business travel category. partly because leisure visitors spend more money on luxury, travel at a faster rate than ever before. Sales of ultra-luxury hotels in New York City are at an all-time high during this period. There has been an increase in the rate of new super-premium hotels opening, as well as pricing and occupancy rates. The much-anticipated Amman, New York, opened its doors in the summer of 2022, with the most affordable room costing $2,600 per night, but the average room costing between $3,000 and $4,000. Ammanjari, the sister resort to Amman's, is located in Utah and opened its doors 5 years ago. Even with dynamic pricing charges a lot for the finest dates, and many nights are already booked. Now, the price of a night has increased from $1,400 to $2,800, which is a nearly fourfold increase. Those individuals who have an extremely high net worth, UHNWIs, these ultra-wealthy individuals constitute a negligible portion of the total human population, as there are approximately 295,450 people around the world who have assets worth at least $30 million. The fact that they are relatively few does not change the fact that they hold enormous financial power. Collectively, they control around $35 trillion of the wealth. Living a nomadic lifestyle. The lifestyle of ultra-high net worth individuals, UHNWIs, is characterized by a nomadic existence, which is made possible by a massive global economy that caters to their needs and ambitions. This sector of the economy involves opulent gatherings, private locations, and high-end services that are specifically designed to cater to the preferences of exceedingly wealthy individuals. The social calendar of the ultra-wealthy is a precisely prepared agenda of exclusive events and parties that take place all over the world. This calendar is known as the billionaire's social calendar. The grandiose New Year's celebrations in street bars, as well as high-profile sporting events such as the Super Bowl and Wimbledon, are examples of events that provide excellent opportunities for networking and socializing among peers. Private aviation. Private aviation is an essential component of travel for exceedingly affluent individuals, since it provides ease, privacy, and flexibility. Figures such as Jeff Bezos are examples of the widespread use of private jets for both personal and professional travel. These jets are used to travel across enormous distances and attend many engagements in a variety of locations. The luxury travel industry. The luxury travel industry caters to the ever-changing preferences of the ultra-wealthy, who place a high value on one-of-a-kind and exclusive experiences. Even while traditional business travel is on the wane, leisure travelers who fall within this category are willing to spend exorbitant amounts of money on luxury hotels, transportation, and experiences that are tailored to their specific travel needs. The superyacht industry. Superyachts are floating symbols of wealth and freedom for the ultra-rich. They offer an unrivaled level of luxury and solitude when sailing the seven seas. The highly competitive character of the superyacht sector is reflected in the fact that acquiring berths at famous marinas and gaining entry to elite events are both difficult tasks. Expedition yachts. The acquisition and modification of expedition yachts that are capable of embarking on adventurous excursions to remote areas are becoming an increasingly popular trend among ultra-high net worth individuals, UHNWIs, as a means of satisfying the ultra-wealthy's craving for travel and adventure. These vessels provide unrivaled access to unspoiled nature and one-of-a-kind cultural experiences. Experiential travel. Experiential travel has become increasingly popular among the ultra-wealthy, who are looking for experiences that are more personalized and engaging than the typical luxury offers. Firms such as Brown & Hudson are responsible for the creation of individualized itineraries that are tailored to the tastes of each client and provide access to exclusive activities and locations. Secret and exclusivity. The most opulent travel experiences are frequently veiled in secret, as the ultra-wealthy prefer to protect their privacy and exclusivity in their travels. Access to these events is extremely sought after and frequently limited to a small group of individuals, which serves to reinforce the attraction of exclusivity and differentiates wealthy individuals from others who are simply fortunate. This video provided a comprehensive look at the lifestyles, consumption patterns, and tastes of ultra-wealthy individuals, showing their desire for exclusivity, one-of-a-kind experiences, and social difference. Thanks for watching. Kindly like and subscribe for more videos. In the comments section of the post, please tell me how many you discovered.